Think about the best job you've ever had and the worst one. Most of the time, the difference wasn't just about the pay, it was how you were treated, how people communicate, and whether you actually feel supported. Hi, my name is Lisa Souza, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about human resources, also known as HR, and how they play a big role in shaping workplace culture and supporting employees. This matters because pretty much everyone's going to work somewhere at some point, and HR is a big reason why some workplaces might feel supportive and positive, or stressful and toxic. So today I'm going to go a little bit over what HR actually does, how they shape workplace culture, and how it supports employees a little more directly. A lot of people think that HR is just hiring and paperwork, but it's actually a lot more involved than that. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, HR professionals recruit, screen, and support employees within organizations. They also handle policies, benefits, and make sure that workplace rules are followed. So, overall, HR helps keep things running smoothly while also supporting employees a little more behind the scenes. Now that we know a little bit about what HR does, let's talk about how HR shapes workplace culture. You might be wondering, what is workplace culture? Workplace culture is how a job feels from day to day. It's how people talk to each other, how leaders treat employees, and whether you feel respected and supported. According to the Society for Human Resource Management, culture is shaped by things like leadership, communication, and company values. HR plays a big role by setting policies, encouraging communication, and helping create a respectful environment. And truly, all of that affects how employees feel at work and how satisfied they are. Now, let's take a little look at how HR supports employees a little more directly. HR also works directly with employees in a lot of different ways. This can include training programs, helping resolve conflicts, and offering support for things like stress or work life balance. For example, if there's an issue at work, HR is usually the department that will step in to help fix things and make things fair for everyone. And according to a 2023 Gallup report, employees who feel supported at work are more engaged and less likely to experience burnout. HR can also help with career development and growth, which helps employees feel more valued within their roles. At this moment, I'd like to share a visual aid. This is an example of an employee handbook. This is something that HR usually puts together and gives to employees. It's basically a guide that employees can use throughout their employment so that they can better understand how things work. It usually includes things like company policies, workplace rules and benefits, and just general expectations for how employees should act and communicate with one another. I picked this because it shows how HR helps keep things clear and consistent while also giving employees something that they can go back to in case they have questions. So even though HR works a little bit behind the scenes, something like this directly affects employees every day. So overall, HR plays a big role in how a workplace feels and how employees are treated. We talked a little bit about what HR does, how it shapes workplace culture, and how it directly affects employees. So the next time you think about what makes a job really great or really frustrating, just remember that HR usually plays a pretty big role in that experience. Thank you.